Hi everyone, welcome to Java Fever. So today we are going to learn PubSub in Redis. So in previous video we have made video how can we install Redis, and we have learned how can we do caching with the help of Redis. Okay, so let's know some basic things about Redis. Okay, so let's search Redis. Okay, what is Redis? So Redis is a open source in memory data structure stored using as a database cache, message broker and streaming. Okay, it's known for its speed and versatility. So we have already these are the content of Redis. Okay, so we have already in previous video we have already seen how can we cache with the help of Redis. So Redis as a cache we have already seen, so you can go and we can watch Redis how can we use Redis as a cache. Okay, so in this video tutorial we are going to use Redis as a message broker. Okay, so Redis can be used as a message broker, enabling applications to communication with each other through a publish subscribe model. Okay, this this is useful for building real-time features like chat application or for decoupling different parts of an application. Okay, so basically we are using here we can use Redis for pub and sub architecture like publisher and subscriber. So you can publish your message and subscriber can subscribe message. Okay, so one publisher can publish the message and multiple subscriber can subscribe the message. Real time example, chatting is the real time example. Okay, so like this, if anyone can publish and multiple people can see your message. Okay, now we are going to see real time example of Redis. So how can we implement with the help of the Spring Boot application? Okay, so we are going to, I have made one POC, so I will show you how can we do. Okay, so firstly we are going to create one Spring Boot application. Okay, so for that purpose how can we create a Spring Boot application? We are going to create a Spring Boot project. So start.spring.io. So with the help of this website you can create the Spring Boot project. Okay, so we are going to use for Maven, we are going to use 3.5.3 language Java, and we are going to add dependency. So we are going to see demo for Redis. So you can write here Redis demo. Okay, description you can write demo project for Spring Boot. So demo project for Redis you can write. Package name you can write com dot java fever. Okay, dot Redis you can write. Okay, and we are going to use Java 24, this is latest version, and jar we are going to use. So we have to add some dependency. So basic dependency which we are going to add, which is Spring Web. We are going to make a REST API. Okay, so that will publish the message and then consumer can consume that message. So we are going to create as a Spring Boot a Spring Web project, and we can use the multiple like if you want to use dev tools, so you can add. It is optional, we are adding to so no need to start every time. Okay, it will be automatically built. So we are going to add one Redis. So which dependency we are going to add? So this one, Spring Data Redis. So this is required. So with the help of this dependency we can create our Spring Boot project. So these are the dependency that I have added. Okay, for Redis POC. So now let's create project. So let's generate the project. Click on generate. So okay, so after downloading you can import your project in IntelliJ or Eclipse. Okay, so this is my IntelliJ. I'm going to open it. So I have already made one POC on the Spring Boot with Redis. Okay, so I will show you how can we do. Okay, to save our time, I have already did the POC. I can do from a sketch also in next video, but here I have already made one POC and I will show you how can we do. So firstly I will show you the dependency what I have added and what is the structure after adding the dependency. So we are going to see pom.xml. So this is the pom.xml. Okay, so let's see, we have added a Spring Boot starter data Redis. Okay, so this is required, this is mandatory. Okay, because we are going to use Redis as a PubSub, and this we have added a Spring Boot starter web. Okay, so we have added a Spring Web. So because of that it's created one dependency Spring Boot starter web, and then this is the dev tools. Okay, and this is for the test cases. Okay, test Spring Boot starter test. So here you can handle your test cases. So this is the structure of our pom.xml. So now what we are going to do, so first of all we have to set the application or properties. In resource, go to application properties, and we have to provide some details of your application Redis. Okay, so here what we have to do, Redis demo localhost and 6379. So we have to provide the path of your Redis and port number. So this is our application which is Redis demo, and this is localhost. So we have to install Redis in your local. So I think you have already installed Redis in your local. Okay, I have already made how can you install Redis in Mac and Windows operating system, in both operating systems. So you can go and you can watch the video, and you can download the Redis, and you can install in and you can run. So in my local background, Redis is already running. So let me show you where my Redis is running. So this I have already started the Redis. Okay, Redis is running on 6379 port. So download your Redis, and you can up the Redis. So here you have to provide the host, and you have to provide the port. So I have already provided host and port in application properties. Okay, so after providing application properties, we have to add some configuration. Okay, so this is the my package name. I have created one config package, controller, publisher, and publisher and subscriber. So this is the main Redis demo application. So here main is main method is running. Okay, so we need to add some configuration. Okay, for publisher and subscriber. So this will be for the subscriber. This configuration will be for subscriber. Okay, and this configuration will be for publisher. Okay, so publisher we are going to write a Redis template. Okay, so this is enough, and for subscriber we need this one, Redis message listener container. Okay, and if in we need this only. Okay, but for this we are creating message listener adapter, and for this we need message subscriber. Okay, so all are interconnected. Okay, so I will explain you one by one. Subscriber. So firstly I will explain about the subscriber. So what here we are doing, this is a message subscriber. So message subscriber, we are creating one bin of message subscriber, and we are returning here return new message subscriber. So with the help of this we can create one message subscriber, and this message subscriber we are injecting here. Okay, in at the time of creating message listener adapter. So we need message listener adapter. Okay, and here we are creating new message listener adapter and subscriber, which we are fetching. So bin is already created, so it will be auto injected, and then this is the default listener method. So this is on message. This is the default listener method which is on message. So we have created this method. Where we have created in subscriber. This need we at the time of the subscribing. So this is the method on message. This is the default method. So I will explain after configuration. I will explain all the method. So after creating message listener adapter, okay, we have to provide a subscriber instance, and then we have to provide the on message. This is a method, the default listener method. Okay, by which we can subscribe the message. Okay, so all the subscriber can use that method to subscribe the message, and this is the message Redis message listener container. So for that purpose we need Redis message Redis container connection factory, and we need message listener adapter. So we have already created the bin for the message listener adapter here. Okay, so that will be auto injected, and Redis connection factory will be auto here. So here see Redis message listener container is equal to new Redis message listener container. We are getting the object of Redis message listener container, and we need here connection factory. Okay, so connection factory, and then in container we are adding add message listener adapter and pattern topic chat. We are adding here pattern topic. So we are creating one topic which is chat. Okay, and we are returning a container. So here what we are doing, set, we are doing container or set connection factory. So we are setting the connection factory. So this will be auto injected. Okay, at the time of running the at the time of adding the dependency in the pom.xml Redis dependency, so that it will be auto injected by a Spring. So we are not creating bin of anywhere for this. Okay, so it will be auto injected. Okay, so this will be for we have created the bin for this listener adapter. Okay, so it will be fetched by here, and for and this need subscriber. So subscriber bins will be created with the help of this. Okay, so all are interconnected. Basically we need this one at last. Okay, and so this is required for subscribing your message. Okay, and this is required for publishing the message, which is REST template. So what we are doing here, I will explain you. So see here, we also need a connection factory. Okay, that will be auto injected by your Redis dependency. Okay, so we are creating a Redis template. Okay, template is equal to new Redis template, and we are setting the connection factory, which is auto injected connection factory, and returning the template. So basically we are going to use REST template to publish our message, and we are going to use this one, which is message. Okay, to subscribing our message. Okay, so what will be the form of so we are going to create chat on Redis. Okay, so there all the message will be stored. Okay, so this will be the pattern topic name will be in your Redis server. So now I'm going to explain. So I think you understood all the configuration, how we did the configuration. Okay, and then on the top of this configuration I have added configuration. Okay, so now I'm going to explain how can we publish your message. So I have created one message publisher class. This is a service class, and we are auto adding here Redis template. Okay, so we have already created the Redis template in configuration class Redis template, so it will be auto injected from here. Okay, we have already created the bin for the Redis template, Redis template. And what we are doing here, Redis template or convert and send. So we are this is a channel and this is a message. So message that we want to that message we are going to provide here message that you want to send to your Redis server. Okay, like hi, hello, anything you can, any object you want to send to your Redis server. So that we are going to put here. Okay, and this is a channel name. Channel, that means your topic name. What channel name? So we have already given the channel name in hard coded in Spring Redis configuration. So this is the channel name, channel pattern, chat. Okay, so chat we are going to use as a channel name. So message publisher we have already did. Okay, so there is one method which is publish, so that will publish your this will publish your message to Redis server. Okay, and now we are going to understand subscriber. So this is the subscriber method. Where is the subscriber? Let's open the subscriber method. This is the subscriber method. So so what we did here, message subscriber, there is a service class. Okay, a component, and it implements message listener. Okay, and go to on message. This is one overridden method on message. So it takes message, and it's so here message.toString. So what you have already published in your Redis server, so that will be auto fetched with the help of this on message. Okay, so this on message we have given at the time of Redis configuration. So here we have given on message, default listener message, which is on message. So this is the default listener method, so by which we can fetch the all the message which we have given in Redis server. Okay, so that will be auto fetched. Sorry, not this message subscriber, with the help of this on message. Okay, so what you have published, so with the help of this on message you can subscribe. So this is the subscriber part, and this is the publisher part. Okay, in publisher part we are publishing with the help of the REST template convert and send, channel name and message, and with the in the subscriber part with the help of the on message method we are subscribing the message. Okay, and that we implemented with the help of this message listener. interface. This is a functional interface. On message is there. Okay, so I hope you understood everything. So now we are going to create one message controller. Okay, so this is a message controller. So we are going to use this REST API to publish our message. Okay, so this is the message publisher. This is the publisher service. Okay, so we have auto add here, and we are using publisher dot publish. Okay, so what we are getting from the request pattern. Okay, so that we are publishing. So this is the channel name, which is chat. Okay, so chat is a channel name which will be created in Redis server, and in the chat channel we are storing all the messages. So we are publishing the message, and we are returning here message published message. Whatever your message you are publishing to Redis server, that will be returned from here. Okay, so that it will be easy to understand. You have published the message. Okay, and whatever you have consumed the message, so it will be printed here, received message. Okay, so you have sent message to anyone with the help of the, you can send message to anyone with the help of the publish method, and that subscriber can get the message with the help of the subscriber method, which is the on message. Okay, this will be the auto populated by your Spring Boot application. Okay, so I hope you understood how we have created this project, and this is the REST controller. This is the request mapping API / messages. So now we are going to run it, and we are going to check how it is working. Okay, and then we'll try to publish the message with the help of Postman. Okay, so our application got started. Okay, so let's check the message. So it got started on port 8080. Okay, so this is the port number 8080. Okay, so let's try to publish the Spring Data Redis repositories. Okay, let's publish the message with the help of the Postman. So this is the URL which we are going to use to publish the message. REST URL API message publish message. Okay, so with the help of this path param, we are going to fetch the value. So we are going to publish the hello. Okay, message is equal to hello. We are going to publish. So let's click on this send. We are getting the message published hello. So how can we so we are getting the message published. So your message got published. Okay, which is hello. Okay, so let's check it is got consumed by subscriber or not. So how can we check? So let's check in console. We are getting a received message. So this message is received by your subscriber. Okay, so this is consumed by subscriber, and so from where we are printing this received message, we are printing this received message from message subscriber here, received message and message dot toString. Okay, so your message got consumed by subscriber, and you have published the message with the help of this API, which is API messages published, and your message which is hello, and we are getting the message published message in Postman. Okay, so in Postman we got the message published hello, and in console we are printing the subscriber message, which is sysout received message. So we are getting the message which is received consumed by subscriber in console. Okay, received message hello. Okay, so like this, here Redis is working as a PubSub mechanism. Okay, if you try to run with the help of the multiple server, okay, so that message will be consumed by the multiple server. Okay, so how can we do? So we can start your Spring Boot application with the different port number. So this is running on 808 port number, so you can start. Okay, and another application you can start on 8081, another application you can start on 8083, and you can publish with the help of the one server, and it will be published, it will be subscribed by all the servers. Okay, so one publisher can publish the message, and multiple subscriber can subscribe the message. Okay, so like this you can do your you can play with that servers. Okay, so like this you can publish and consume the message with the help of the Redis PubSub mechanism. I hope you understood all the point that I have explained in this video tutorial. Okay, I was trying to cover all the point, all the necessary point. So thanks for watching. If you have any doubts, so please let me know in comment section. If you are loving my effort, please like, share and subscribe. Bye everyone.